This would usually be the part where I say something witty, but honestly this time, I got nothing. Anyways, hello to the crowd, I'm John Suiters, and yeah, this has been an update video that has long been coming. I haven't made a video in a long ass time. In fact, I think the last time I even released a video was the Christmas special. So, it's been almost 3 months since I made another video. And once again, you guys are probably like, hey, what the hell took so long? Well, to be honest, a lot of stuff happened, but most of it could be chalked up to calculus. That class has been kicking my ass worse than anything I've had to deal with in a long time. To be honest, I think I might even be failing the class at this point, and I'm usually the kind of guy that gets like straight A's and B's in all of his classes, so that kind of worries me, which is why I've had to put extra focus into the class as of recently. So I've been spending more time trying to actually do the work and calculate things out and just all that kind of stuff. I've been so wrapped up in calculus that, to be honest, I haven't been able to do much of anything, really. I mean, I've had some time to hang out with friends and all that stuff, but outside of that and gaming and pretty much outside of, like, I guess you could say the bare necessities, I've pretty much been focusing almost all my time on the calculus. It's been ridiculous. Then, of course, there's also been, like, final exams and my birthday, which was like a month and a half ago. There was just all sorts of stuff that was going on that I couldn't really get around to doing videos at all, which is why it's taken me so long to get around to this update video to begin with. And sadly, the bad news does not end there. Later tonight, I'll be uploading the last recorded episode of Destroy All Humans, and sadly, that playthrough is going to have to be put on indefinite hiatus until further notice. I don't know how, but Nick and I have managed to lose the game. We can't find it anywhere. And to be honest, we've just kind of gotten to the point where we're like, you know what? No use crying over spilled milk. We're just gonna pick up what we have and deal with it. So, yeah, Destroy All Humans is currently on cancellation until further notice. If we find the game somewhere, then we're gonna work it out, but for now, pretty much the best we can do is just move on with bigger projects. Speaking of which, that leads into some actually good news for once. Yeah, it hasn't been all bad news here on the Critical Playback, because in lieu of Destroy All Humans, we're going to be starting up our new Super Smash Bros. Brawl playthrough. Basically, how it's going to work is that we're going to be starting off with the Subspace Emissary, and then moving along to random versus battles, where we're actually going to have a couple special guests along with us. It's gonna be chaos, I'll say that much. I'm also just gonna kind of give a bit of a spoiler, I guess. These special guests will also be appearing later down the road in Ocarina of Time, so you're gonna be seeing quite a bit of them soonish, I would hope, considering that we're getting close to the point where they appear in the series, but I digress. Anyways, the other good news is that Sonic and the Secret Rings is going to be ending soon. So, what are we going to replace it with? We are going to replace it with our very first Wii U Let's Play, a blind Let's Play of Pikmin 3. Now, Nick has really been looking forward to this project, so now that we'll finally be able to get it out, it's really great for us, because pretty much what this means is now our inventory has expanded. In fact, as a result of some things that happened on my birthday, we are now able to record games on the Wii U and Xbox 360. Therefore, if you have any requests for those games, be sure to send them in. I know that you've been sending Nick your requests for various games, and if you guys have any requests for games that you'd like us to Let's Play, then feel free to send your requests, because we are more than willing to listen. Because, I mean, after all, everything we can do to make this for a great experience for everyone. Plus, it also helps to have a little feedback from the crowd every once in a while. Because, I mean, if it were just us doing our thing all the time, I'm sure it would get boring for at least some of you after a while. But For many of you, it probably already has, but I digress. Well, anyway, that's about it from me. I don't really have much else to talk about, so odds are some of you might have skipped to the end of the video or something, so here's basically the TLDR. Sorry I've been gone for 3 months, Calculus is a bitch, Destroy All Humans is cancelled for now until we can find the game again, and we're going to be starting up our Super Smash Bros. Brawl playthrough soon,